So you said that affinity is the key to all of our relationships. What is the DNA of affinity?
So, affinity is defined as the distance between people. And the distance in terms of liking, affection, respect, all of these get combined in this space called affinity. And, affinity has a whole range. At the highest level is serenity, which we experience with, our favorite relatives, for example. And then there's conservatism, and there's friendliness, and all of these. And then there seems to be a line. And then below the line are things like boredom, being fearful, apathy, so on and so forth. So, depending on the level of affinity that exists between you and somebody else, to that extent, the other person is predisposed to help and support you. Now, I've seen, for example, at an airport where we had already missed the deadline for checking in, there was a person who comes and, instead of building rapport with the counter staff, starts going into his command, booming voice. Who's your boss? I want to see him. And instead of, saying, hey, brother, can you help me? I just really need to get onto this flight. But he's not willing to even consider the first step of creating that agreement and creating that discretionary effort that this person. So all I had to do was wait for the drama to get over, and then this guy huffed and puffed and walked off. And I just turned around to the counter staff and say, you know what, I don't care whether you put me on the flight or not, but brother, I want to say thank you for having to bear the brunt of people like us, who once come late, and two, we get onto this high horse. And this guy looks left and right. He said, okay, brother, give me your passport, and then I'm on that flight.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and it wasn't manipulative at all. I was just kind of coming, and he got me, he got my energy. He felt that I was coming from empathy, empathizing with his world.